What's up, everybody? This is George Corona, aka Texas Lure Slinger, coming at you with another video. In this video, we're talking about my equipment that I use out there in the water when I'm bank fishing. It's from my bag, what I store in it, the types of lures I use, the hook, the weight, my line, my rod and reels that I use. So if you stick around, we'll talk about it. All right, first things first, my bag. This bag that I use, I got it from Amazon, and it's from Cash King. It's a utility bag, and it helps for all kind of stuff. To start off with, let me say that it has a plier keeper here, a little pocket here that you put your pliers in with a little Velcro that you can, put them in there, keep it snug in there. And then they have a little pocket behind the plier keeper where you can put your sunglasses or any other type of stuff in there, which is that's a little good space right there, man. Compartment for things. Right here in the front, they have a little pocket here where I keep my gloves, in there. And then behind this pocket, it's a little another pocket here. My scale is in here. I choose to put my scale in there. But the main reason why I got this bag, and this can apply to y'all if y'all been looking for a bag like this, is that it holds up to 3 rods. It has 3 rod holders, which was cool. And I've been looking around for a long time and so right here, they have 2 slots here that you can put the rods through, and they have 2 little pockets here where you can put the end of the rod all the way through into there so they can fit real snug. And then they have 2 Velcro straps here that you can wrap around the pole so you can have it, you can secure it, which is cool, man. I like that. These are leather, so they're not gonna tear, they're not gonna wear out. They're very, very sturdy. I've had my rods in here, and it holds them really well. And then on the other side, they have one more. They have another pocket right here on the side, and then they have another pocket here for the end of the rod, which is very useful. And then the strap right here. So you can put 3 rods and then hold 1 rod, and then when you get to the place of where you're going, you can just put the bag down with the rods in there, and then cast the one you have, and then hey, if you need to put the other one out, get that other one out, and then start fishing with the other rods. And then when you need to go somewhere else, pack it up and go. It's very, very, very useful. And that's why I got this bag also. But I also found out that it has a lot of room. So in the bottom here, it has a little compartment, just like any other backpack. They got compartments for your trays. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trays, and we're gonna go over what I have in them in a little bit. But I'm just letting you see how much can fit. And so when you when you zip it up, I'm gonna show you how much more room you have on the top here. You could put like an extra pair of shirts, water, something, because look how much more room it is from the 5th tray. There's a lot more room, So you have a good, it's very, very good for storage. So, and like I said, it was probably like maybe about 60 to 80 bucks. I think I did get it on sale for, about $62. But I think the regular price was 80. But I'll leave a link in the bottom if y'all would like to get this from Amazon. So if y'all were looking for some rod holders, sturdy rod holders in a good bag for storage, trust me, this is it. This is it. So the next thing we're going to talk about is my line, my hooks, my weight, and my lures. So stick around and we'll be back. All right, first we're going to start with the line. There's 3 different type of lines out there. There's monofilament, braid, and 100% fluorocarbon. The one that I use is 100% fluorocarbon, and the brand is Seaguar 101 Basics. This is a very good line. It's soft, smooth for casting, strong and sensitive, less visible in the water. It's almost transparent in the water when it goes in. It's very, very sensitive when you feel the bite. It's strong when you set the hook. I've been using this for about 3 years now, and it has been very good for me. There's other more, this one's probably like about $9.99, $10.99, depends where you get it, where you go. But there's also some red label and gold label were a little bit more expensive than this one. But I used the 12 pound, either 12 pound or 15 pound. And it depends, maybe, 17 from 12, 15, 17 pounds, I use that. But this one is probably your best value for your buck, because, Seaguar, you can't go wrong with Seaguar. Seaguar is a very dependable fishing line. So if y'all haven't used it, go ahead and try it out and let me know what y'all think in the comments below. So yeah, that's the line that I use. And so let's move on to the next one, which is the hook. All right, the type of hook that I use, it depends on what you prefer. I use a 3/0 EWG, and then this hook is made from H2O Express from Academy. And I get probably like 20 for like 15 bucks or something like that. But that's a 3/0 EWG hook from H2O. I like these hooks. I can hook up anything with these, from on a Texas rig or a fluke or a worm. This is the this is one of the perfect size for everything. But if you want to fish a little bit more bigger plastics, then you could go up to a 4/0. 4/0 is a little bit bigger than this. But I've always used 3/0. So I used to, the Gamakatsu EWG hooks are very good too. Most people use the Gamakatsu hooks, but this is what it looks like. And you can use it for Texas rig on here. If you don't know what the Texas rig is, you can look it up. Or I have a video about it on how to Texas rig plastic lures. So go, you can go and check it out. So this is the hook that I use, an EWG extra wide gap hook by H2O Express from Academy. So next, let's go about what kind of weight that I use. All right, the type of weight that I use is different from my last video. I don't know if y'all know that I did a video back like maybe 2 or 3 years ago about my equipment, but this is an updated one because I have more stuff. and I'm more knowledgeable about what I use now. So in my past video, I was using lead weights. This time, I'll be using tungsten weights, which I learned they're a lot better. The tungsten, this is a quarter ounce tungsten weight from H2O Express from Academy. I think I get 10 for like 14 bucks. And so yeah, this has always been a good weight and a good, I never went higher than this. A quarter ounce, and then you put it as a Texas rig, and with the hook on the top, as a Texas rig. Oh man, it'll be awesome. You can cast very good. It hardly gets snagged in the when you're going over the rocks and debris down there in the bottom. But this is a very good weight. Any type of tungsten weight. It doesn't necessarily have to be H2O. It could be any type of tungsten weight. It's a very good weight. So yeah, if y'all not using these, go ahead and, they're a little bit more expensive than the lead weights, but I recommend these other than the lead weights, because these are more dependable. So if y'all haven't used them, man, go ahead and go get some and try them out. It's a tungsten weight, quarter ounce. Now let's go into the lures that I use. Okay, the lures that I use from fishing. Like I said, the video from the past, I only talked about 2 lures. Now, I've organized my lures into 5 trays. So now we're gonna be talking about some multiple lures. I only did like 2 plastic lures last time, but now it's a whole bunch. So the first set of lures that I'm gonna I'll tell you what I use is what I talked about in my first video, are my plastics. I have the bandito bug, like a crawl, little bandito bugs for like a Texas rig, crawls. These are the bandito bug and the crawl and the bandito bug are from Guggen baits. That's from my first video. I have 6 cents baits. This is the Congo crawl, which is very good. It has four claws, 4 appendages. I have another one. This is the Stroker crawl from 6 cents. And this one here is from Berkeley, and it's called the Pit Boss. And it has 4 little claws too here. I caught my personal best with this lure here. My personal best was a 6.2, 6 pounds 2 ounces off this Texas rig. This is a good one. And that's all I have for the Texas rigs. Some other ones you could Texas rig also are paddle tails like that, or you can also Texas rig them with a underspin. Put them like that as an underspin. But yeah, you can also use these. I think this is the H2O paddle tail. This is another paddle tail by Crush City. I got some flukes by 6 cents. And this is called the Juggle Minnow by 6 cents. There's another Another fluke by 6 cents. Very nice. Haven't caught anything off these hooks, these flukes yet, or a paddle tail, but I'm eager to catch one out there because I've seen people catch some good fish, big fish off these. All right, the next one. Another, you can also Texas rig this too, is the worms. This worm right here is a fish catcher. This is a Zoom wavy tail monster worm. Zoom monster worm with a wavy tail. When it goes through the water, the tail makes action and it spirals. And if you bounce it, it'll bounce up and down on the bed. I've caught a lot of fish with these. Fish love these worms. This is the Zoom monster worm. I think this is a 10-inch. This is the red bug. Here, the color. Then we got the June bug here, same, the Zoom monster worm. Then we have the 6 cents, kind of like a bubblegum color. The Busa worm. And then we have another 6 cents worm, Busa worm. Kind of like a green pumpkin, brownish color. I caught fish with all of these. They're very good for Texas rig. You can actually go with a 4/0 EWG hook with these because they're a little bit longer, but the 3/0 I have no problem catching fish with the 3/0 on these, but you can go with a 4/0. All right, so that's all for the Texas rig, plastics, and the swim baits, or I guess the paddle tails and the flukes. Now, onto the hard baits. Okay, so we're gonna go with the spinnerbait. The spinnerbait, you can't go wrong with these. I've caught a lot of fish with these spinnerbait. This is from Guggen. It's a very good spinnerbait. And then you can also put that paddle tail on as a trailer or a crawl. One of these plastics, you can put. You can put a paddle tail out here, so it can, have a little presentation as a fish. You can put the fluke. You can put a fluke back there, out there. Anytime, the juggle minnow, you can put that out there too. You can put all the crawl, the bandito bug, anything back there, so you can have a little bit more of a tail with more presentation in the back. So yeah, that's the spinnerbait. I've caught a lot of fish with the spinnerbait. Next will be a top water, which is a weight bait or walk bait, which is, it floats on top of the water and it just goes side to side. You just, tug it, shoot side to side. And so I've caught about 5 fish with this. This is from Yozuri, a Japanese brand, and I've caught quite a few fish with this. So that is that. And then last but not least, some more fish catchers are the lipless crankbait or rattle trap. This is a fish catcher, and it comes in different colors. This one looks like a crawfish red, a little orange on the top and black and blue on the top with them black eyes and some nice little hooks. This is very good. That's a very good bait to use when you're out there in the water. I got different colors. I got blue and chrome. I got red. I got a shad color. So it just depends what color, what color they're looking for. Another one is the crankbait with the lip. This one has a swivel body. I've caught a lot of fish with this one. This is the minnow, the silver minnow, and I've caught a lot of them with this one too, with the yellow and the black. And it has a little orange in the top, in the bottom. I've caught a lot of fish with both of these, and I like the swivel body, better than the ones with the solid body. These are from H2O also, from Academy. You can find these at Academy. They're probably like maybe $6 each. And then, of course, I said the hard bodies. So you got this one here with the lip, and it has no swivel, which is the crawfish color. And then I got another yellow one here, which looks pretty cool. I haven't used this one yet, but this one looks pretty cool. And then this is the hybrid hunter from Strike King. I use this. I've caught a couple fish with this. This one's pretty cool. So yeah, that's my collection. That's all 5 trays. If y'all wanna look at them again, stay tuned, man. I'm gonna line them up and I'm gonna go one by one. Stay tuned. All right. So this is the plastics with the crawl and the bandito bugs. And the other tray has the paddle tails and the flukes. All organized. I had to organize all of them instead of carrying around all the plastic bags. And then the other box has the worms that we talked about. And then we got spinner baits with the top water. I didn't talk about the jigs, but we got the frogs up there and the jigs. Then we got the lipless crankbaits, the cranks, all right here. So that's 5 boxes. So stay tuned and we'll go talk about the rods. All right, now to talk about my rods. This specific rod I got a while back. It's from 6 cents. You can see the 6 here. And it's a heater edition. And what the length is 7.4 medium heavy, moderate fast action rod. And they got the 6 cents logo here too. This rod, ever since I purchased it, I got it around Christmas time, and this past Christmas, and this has been a very good rod. And it's from 6 Cents, and it's actually Justin Royal rod. He's the one who designed this rod, and I'm a big fan. I watch his videos all the time on YouTube, and I was eager to give me one, and I got me one. So I told him that I was gonna get one, and he said I wouldn't be disappointed. So, and I'm not disappointed. This is a good rod. And the reel that I use is from Shimano. It's the SLX DC70. It's a very good reel. You see the hints of blue matches the hint of blue on the handle here on the rod. It's a very good, very good reel. You can't go wrong with Shimano. Shimano makes very good reels, and I've always liked the SLX, and then the 70 edition is just a smaller spool, and it holds less line than the other ones, the 150s and stuff like that, because they have more of a, and they hold more line, so I don't need all that. So, but yeah, this is the Shimano SLX DC70, and this is the high gear, which is the 7.2-to-1 ratio. Yeah, so this is the first one, my first rod that I use. And if you want more details about the rod and reel, shoot me a message down below, and I'll try to answer your questions about the rod and the reel. So stay tuned for my next rod. Okay, my second rod is similar to what I have here, but it's from 6 Cents, but it's a different brand. This rod is from 6 Cents. You can see the 6, and it has a 6 Cents logo right here, 6 Cents Fishing. And also it is a 7.4, and this is a 7.4 medium heavy fast action. Not a moderate fast, but fast. But there's a difference between moderate fast and fast, but I'm not gonna go into any explanation about it, but there's our charts that you can look at about it. But this brand is called the Lux. It's called the Lux edition. The Lux is a Latin for light. So, and when they say it's light, this is a very light rod. And it's a 7.4, just like the heater that I just showed you. And the reel that I'm using is also Shimano, but it's the SLX MGL, and it's also a 70 series, which has the same small spool as the SLX DC that I just showed you. This is has the brake system out here, and it's very nice reel. I've had it for a while, for maybe about a year, and the DC I think for about almost close to a year. The SLX MGL has been very good. I think it's about 150. The DC, I think the DC is the one about a little bit, probably about like 175 or something like that. But yeah, this is my combo here. If you can see that they have the little 6 on the very end for 6 cents. But yeah, man, these are both of my setups right now. I had 4 of them at one time, but I decided to go with 6 cents rods and Shimano reels. So I'll be getting, you know, more, maybe one more setup with a Shimano reel and a 6 cents rod. So, but yeah, these are both of my 2 rods, my 2 setups. I have the heater one with the DC. It's rigged up for Texas rig, and then this one's rigged up for a lipless crank. So can't wait. I haven't fished this Lux yet, so I can't wait to go out in the water and test it out, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this rod. So, but this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed my video. If y'all have any questions about anything that I talked about, I will answer you. I will answer you back, and as best of my knowledge. If you want to know how much, matter of fact, I'll just put everything on in the below. All the links, the link to the backpack, the link to the rod, the reels, everything. I'll just put it down below, and let me know if you get them, if you decide to purchase them, man. Because I mean, you can't go wrong with Shimano or 6 cents. 6 cents. I love 6 cents for their equipment, the rods. They're really good. So go out and get them. Go out and get those the plastics. They're fish catchers. I'm telling you, fish catchers. Guggen, 6 cents. And Zoom. The worms are Zoom. So, and the Pit Boss by Berkeley. Go get that. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate all y'all support, man. Hit that like, subscribe button if you haven't yet. I also want to mention that I do have Texas Lure Slinger hats for sale. I got one here with red, white, and blue. It's a trucker hat. And then I have one in purple, red, white, and purple. So the blue one, the red, white, and blue is 20, and the red, white, and purple is 25. So if you want to hit me up, and if you're interested, let me know. I will let me know in the comments below if you want to purchase one. I'll send you my email address so I can get in contact with you, and maybe we can get you one shipped out soon. So yeah, just let me know. Go for these hats. Appreciate y'all support, and as always, tight lines.